Hand clap to the massive brothers and sisters. We are finally back. We finally made it to another reaction on this here Mystelics Reacts channel. Big up all the Mystelics family for tuning into yet another vibrations. And of course, the newcomers are there. Big up all yourself as well for tuning into another vibrations. If you want to become a part of the Mystelics family, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification. Of course, you'll be notified when I upload my videos right there, as well as inadvertently being a Mystelics family member right there. So definitely subscribe, turn on that post notification, and of course, definitely click the bell so you'll be notified when I drop my videos. And don't forget to do what? Click the thumbs up button. I would appreciate that right there, brothers and sisters. Click the thumbs up button, helping of course to push these videos further and further there. Anyways, brothers and sisters, without further ado, let us get into vibrations for the. Of course, I actually mentioned this thing right there yesterday, brothers and sisters, but we actually have the video footage of that very same sentiment right there. Of course, that situation took place in Toronto Pearson. Hopefully I pronounce it properly, Pearson Airport. And of course, this is a video of that sentiment right there when a plane was about to land. As you can clearly see, well, you can't clearly see right now, brothers and sisters. Let me zoom in. Yes, so this is the plane right there, brothers and sisters. And that plane is coming in fast. It looks like everything is going as planned, brothers and sisters, but that is not the case at all. It looks like everything is fine and dandy. I'm not really sure what exactly went on, but as soon as it landed, brothers and sisters, I don't know if I can show the YouTube, but that's all I'm going to show right there, brothers and sisters. Do not be flagged by YouTube. And it crash landed, brothers and sisters, into the ground. I don't know if it was ice or it was a hard thing. I know sometimes planes tend to do a hard landing, and when they do the hard landing, it is as a result of the ice. Maybe that's what happened. I'm not sure, but you know, the plane crash landed, brothers and sisters, and as you can see, it went up in flames. And of course, as you can clearly see right there, this is actually the video footage of it. And you know, emergency responders were quick to respond to the situation right there. Obviously, this is the passengers coming out from the plane. By the way, guys, all passengers, I think 80 passengers that were on the plane, they all survived. Thank God for that. Most likely they're gonna be getting some compensation for this. You know, probably a few million. I remember Crazy T, if you guys remember, Crazy T was actually in an accident, and I think he got $1 million compensation. This is like nothing for these folks. So you know, I know some of these folks might be happy that they were actually in this plane crash right there. But thank God they survived. Come on! And these are them coming out from the plane. Right. You might get some cuss words there, brothers and sisters. So let me just stop it right there and let's continue. I heard that video. There are plenty cuss words. The guy couldn't believe that this is the plane that he was on. And as you can see, the fire responders are definitely trying to out it right there. The wheel, this wheel is okay. I'm guessing maybe the other wheel were not, the two wheels at the back.
Oh, I was on this.
Yeah, cost word. So I'm just showing you guys this sentiment. As you can see, the fire trucks are doing their thing. Emergency responders. People are not panicking in any way, shape, or form right there. Thank God everybody survived. A few injuries here and there, but everybody gets to walk out of that. Hopefully they thank God for that. They thank God for, you know, mercies, man, because it could have been worse, you know. It could have been very, very bad, brothers and sisters, when it comes onto the sentiment right there. And thank God for the responders, the emergency responders who quickly put out the fire, and individuals were able to walk out. I think that's one of the reasons why having your seatbelt. Sometimes you wonder, brothers and sisters, I know I just wonder that too. Why did you tell me to put my seatbelt? If the plane going to crash, all of us gone. But you know, sometimes the seatbelt can definitely save your life. And of course, listening to the flight attendants when it comes down to the situation right there. Everybody got to live to get to see another day right there. Anyways, brothers and sisters, moving along. Right there, there's also a situation in the nature of the Caribbean, brothers and sisters, when it comes down to the Bagatelle region. There was apparently an accident at the Quadbois. Hopefully I pronounced it properly. Quadbois, Bagatelle, brothers and sisters. And of course, the driver, thank God, was safe as well. You know, accidents tend to happen from time to time, but it's interesting when you look at the planes. There's a lot of plane accidents happening recently. Didn't you guys notice this, or is it just me? A lot of plane accidents happening from time to time, but you know, things, you know, they survive. Thank God for that. Unfortunately for some of the others, but thank God for the other one. Thank God for this individual right there who also survived the incident. And of course, this is that situation right there. This is a truck. I don't know if the cement was too heavy for the truck. It was probably trying to turn and it just, went way haywire. This is a front region part of the truck, or the upper, I say in front. The front is over there. This is the above section part of the truck. This is the bottom section of the truck, as you can see right there, brothers and sisters. So thank God the individuals have survived in that regard as well. Moving along, brothers and sisters, there was a situation, that of which is where is that area again, guys? I just forgot the area. That's crazy. But you have to be careful, brothers and sisters, when you're driving on the road. I think that area is not on the west coast. I think it's on the east coast. The east coast road, or is it man, I completely forgot where this was, guys. My bad. I completely forgot where this was. Can you guys remind me where this is so that other individuals know to be careful right there? But apparently they set this thing up for some time. This is not the first time. This is the situation has been said to be, in that situation pretty much. As you can see, they did something there, and some of it caved in over there, right there, brothers and sisters. This is one of the things that I know that is very much lacking in Dominica. The urgency to do certain things. But as a result of the rainfall, this thing actually happened where the road further caved in right there as a result of the rainfall. So be careful, brothers and sisters. Be careful right there. It seems like they're trying to do something extra there to try to put it back. But they need to fix the road. They're doing all sorts of foolishness, brothers and sisters. They need to fix the road. And then, I myself am not going to say much on that one right there. Because I keep saying they need to fix road and they're hardly fixing the road. It seems like there was an interesting thing that actually happened there, brothers and sisters. I know this is not the full machine. And it seems like probably some of the debris fell on the backhoe. The debris for the side of the thing. This is the backhoe right there. Unless probably the way that the camera person took the photo. Nah, this is not taking the photo. This thing fell on the backhoe, man. Hopefully the individual in this backhoe is okay. But yeah, debris is falling. You have to be careful. Very, very careful right there, brothers and sisters. Be careful, especially on the road, and the individuals doing the work to ensure that the road is safe for passing. Okay, please be careful out there, because you cannot just be doing things via and just don't care about your life, What about your life? Yeah, according to the African individual right there. What about your life? Care about your life. This is some of the things that they actually put there before the road actually came. So this is not them putting this thing right there. This came after. In fact, you can clearly see that one of them fell on top of the backhoe right there. So we have to be careful when it comes on to the situation, brothers and sisters. And be smart now. Rain falling, you see the road caving in, you still go in and do that. Boy, all you're not easy, brothers and sisters. All you're not easy. When it dry, well, I don't sure if it's gonna be dry anytime soon. But try your stunt. Be careful, be mindful in when you're going to do these things right there. The workers, please be safe out there. Don't just go and do things saying you're trying to make money. I know things are in Indonesia and the Caribbean, but please be safe. That should be paramount in your endeavors to try to do this thing right there. As you can see, this is more on the condition of the road. It seems like that they're well seized for that to be like this. Or maybe this is part of the road. And then inside is where, okay, I'm like this. But this, you can see there's debris. This thing, yeah, this is recent right there. So even though you're seeing this thing, you can clearly see that the road is being undermined right there. Of course, it's thick enough, yes, but don't they put, by the way, guys, don't they put steel in the road? Because I understand you might be putting tar. And then sometimes, the road might cave in. But if you have steel in the road, wouldn't it keep the road just in case if it's caving in? Wouldn't that make sense? Just like you build in a house. The house built with cement is nice and dandy. That's great. But when it comes down to steel inside of the house, the wall, it'll keep the wall from breaking, especially if there's an earthquake or something. The wall might break, but if you have the steel inside there, it'll keep it, I've seen after Hurricane Maria, there's a number of these houses that didn't have any steel in them, and they're just gone. And then some of the houses that actually had steel in them, yeah, the house was broken up and stuff, but you would be safe or safer inside these houses. So don't you think that would be applicable to the road? Do they just put the tar and that's it? Put the thing and put the tar and that's it? I think putting steel might help. Don't you think so? But then again, when it comes down to the eating up of the road and stuff, you know, but then again, you have to fix the roads. When the roads are mashing up, you need to fix them. Don't you think? I think so. I could be wrong in that regard. But you let me know your thoughts right there, brothers and sisters. Anyways, we're moving along right there. In the Roseau region, there was some rather interesting stuff that took place with an individual actually doing something that he should not be doing, and he was pelting stone in the road. I think this individual must have been inspired by this and decided to be part of the landslides that was taking place. So he decided to throw stones in the road.
I didn't want you to come.
With Ted Calvas with this, brothers and sisters.
I didn't want you to see this.
You can see, he's throwing stone in the road. You think he's an avalanche. You think he's a landslide. So he wants to be part of
I didn't
nature.
want you to see this.
Throwing stone in the road like an absolute Ted Calvas. The Ted Calvas, that's what we're calling him. Be mindful of the Ted Calvas out there. No, because trying to pass. Because Ted Calvas is being a landslide. You know, being landslide, throwing stone in the road. Alright. People have been reversing. But if it's my vehicle, you hit, sir. If it's my vehicle, you hit. You're going to work hard to pay. No, you don't. I don't care how mad you think you be. You're going to pay for my vehicle. If it's mad, you playing mad. You must get seen that day. Saying like you're throwing stone in the road and have to be. That's you know what? Good for your spirit. You must change your dirty ways. Anyway, brothers and sisters, moving along in that regard right there. I'm not going to be staying long on this here reaction. I'm just running through it as you can clearly see. But of course, the whole sentiment instituted. I remember, and the reason why I posted these brothers and sisters, because I heard, I think it's earlier today, I heard that Matt them was talking about, Matt and some other people were talking about the 104 Dominicans that were illegally residing in the United States, and of course they're gonna be deported if they don't do so themselves. Okay, so the Dominican government, according to what Trinidad and Tobago is saying, the Dominican government says it has been informed by the United States that there are at least 104, at least there's way more than that, brothers and sisters. Mass migration is taking place. A lot of people go to the United States and so forth because they check in Dominica hard. The labor rights, I want them to, the labor rights alone, they should send down to Dominica when it comes down to that sentiment. But obviously, brothers and sisters, that would not be the case. That's just my hope. Okay, they set all the labor rights to do with labor in Dominica right there. Anyways, brothers and sisters, so the United States that there are at least 104 Dominicans illegally residing in North America, in the North American country, and that plans are being made to have them return to the Caribbean island in keeping with United States President Donald Trump's order to evict illegal migrants. So keep in mind, brothers and sisters, when you guys first saw the order, and I stated this already, and it seems like a number of persons don't seem to know, this is not Donald Trump's list, okay? Donald Trump came in as president January 20th, 2025. This list was made November 24, the right date, 2024, right there. This was not Donald Trump's list. This was actually Biden's list. Obviously, you know, on the merit of deporting, Trump will continue because that's what he wants to do. But that wasn't Donald Trump's list. That was Biden's list. So we have to keep that in mind, brothers and sisters. And obviously, in the merit of deporting individuals, there are mainly focused on people who have been committing crime. Now, if you are part or you are associated with somebody that are committing crime, you are collateral damage. That's what they call it. I literally know that that's what they call you. Even if you have not committed crime, but you are associated with the individuals that are committing crime, but you enter America illegally, you too will be deported. That's why they say birds of a feather flock together. Keep that in mind, brothers and sisters. Even if you have a chance to stay in the United States, if you have a chance to stay in the United States, do not be associated with criminals, brothers and sisters. That is one of the things you just don't want to do. The United States needs immigrants or illegal immigrants, whichever you want to call it. They need that to survive on the merit of doing other jobs and then elevating yourself and elevating your standing right there. So I just had to point this out because I heard Matt them speaking about Donald Trump thing. And it's not Donald Trump list that there. It is Biden's list that is there. November 24, 2025. I did the reaction on this one as well so you guys can see right there. So they're showing the border crossing. It's not of Dominican people, but they're trying to pass the merit on. So I just had to point this out right here, brothers and sisters. And of course, the last thing I have to dispose of is what somebody was stating right there. Now, hopefully, this is not too broken so that I can read it. But this is gonna be an interesting. I just say would they. But this individual is talking about what is on their mind, brothers and sisters, and this was sent to my phone. I saw it on my phone. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly who sent this, but I just found it rather interesting when it comes down to Dominica KFC. First of all, I don't eat KFC anymore, brothers and sisters, because I realized that they changed up the system of how they did the KFC. I don't even think the chicken is real anymore, but I could be wrong in that regard. But I just remember the taste changed, the potato changed, the chicken changed, all these things. If you think I'm joking, what you need to do is go and buy your fries, then go and buy your chicken, brothers and sisters, and just leave it in the box for a few hours. Just leave it there. Don't warm it, Well, then again, you can warm it. You will see the difference. But don't warm it. And then try and take a bite in the fries and see if it's real. That's all you have to do, okay? If you find it real, then continue. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. But I guarantee you two will stop in KFC right there. The whole thing changed, brothers and sisters, because that didn't used to happen before. Anyways, this individual is saying Dominica's KFC employees is the worst. So the deportees are going to be facing the nice customer service that they experience in America because they're paying people for customer service. They will not experience it in Dominica KFC because KFC employees, apparently based on what this individual is saying, is the worst in Dominica, especially them bunch of hungry, uneducated set of women that work in. How they hungry? They have KFC. They cannot be hungry. But anyways, that's a whole other story right there. That working there. They believe massive place is their own. When they have a liquor job inside that hungry building. Oh, you can be hungry in the hungry building. The building are hungry full of chicken, even if it's fake. But that's a whole other story right there. Anyways, I hope all your salary, all you getting by KFC can maintain all your hungry, hungry self. And to be honest, Dominica KFC, not even all that. Yeah, it is not the same as it was before. I mean, that matter of fact, the best KFC I ever tasted in Dominica was where? In Portsmouth, brothers and sisters. We had real potato, real chicken. They probably taking it from, I was going to say the Labas, but the Labas not operating. But the whole other story right there. Didn't they say they're going to bring up the Labas now? Huh? What are your thoughts on the Labas situation, brothers and sisters? Anyways, we're going back there. So this person is saying, to be honest, Dominica KFC, not even all that. Not even all that. Thumbs down, puking, no. And then I just feel to pass that garbage food in my mouth. Yeah, I have to say it's garbage food, brothers and sisters. It's not the same. I don't know why people... I passed the other day there last year in Dominica, and I passed KFC, and they jump back with vehicles. I'm like, don't you guys know what you're eating? Oh my goodness. Man, I tell you. And KFC don't give no warning when they change the whole thing. They don't give no warning at all. I mean, you can just taste it, it's different. Right? Anyways, brothers and sisters. So they're feeling, even, and then I just feel to pass that garbage in my mouth when all you hungry setter woman get a job down there. All you believe, all you in a time. Well, I mean, things are harder. The mere fact you can get a job in Dominica, it doesn't matter what, NEP workers feel like they have prestige because a set of unemployed people in Dominica and unemployment rate is increasing in the Channel of the Caribbean. So they feel a level of prestige when it comes down to getting a job. Any job, brothers and sisters, in Dominica is a job indeed. They say if you lose a job in Dominica, if you decide to quit your job, you're foolish because what else you can do? So, unless you live in, I heard somebody quit their job or resign their job recently in a Dominica government building. So, that is a whole other story there. Anyways, I so glad all you reject my money. KFC does reject money, Anyways. But yourself talking about the hungry job and all kind of thing, garbage food, and you're talking about you glad they reject. So you're just buying garbage then. And it's garbage you eating. So, stop your dirty ways. Anyways, that hungry, black, ugly supervisor, ninja, that person was speaking in tongues right there, man, or something. All right. Hey, keep sucking on. The person is just, this is, for the non-English speakers, and I speak in English, that doesn't make sense. Anyways, the person is just saying that KFC customer service suck and they vex with them. That's pretty much it right there. And I'll still pass to see how long you'll last there. Why? Just go about your business. The person making their money, whether they treat you bad or not, because Dominica customer service in KFC apparently is terrible based on what you're saying. The person's still going to be terrible. So just go about your business, do make your money, and go somewhere else, go flavors and get some food instead, some better food. Go there. You will spend less money in flavors based on what KFC is offering, or spend the same amount of money. But is it $25 now, brothers and sisters, to get a food in flavors? Enjoy yourself at flavors, man. Go somewhere else and get a meals. Anyways, you don't have to be vexed with those people. Those people want to treat you bad. But I do have to say that if the individuals who are hiring individuals that don't have proper customer service, not the individuals hiring the individuals, but the people that they hire don't have proper customer service or etiquette or manners, they should not hire them. They should fire them. They should fire them. You just lose somebody's money right there because of the bad attitude, stinking attitude. That should be rectified when it comes down to the situation of individuals, not just in KFC, but across the board. I think Dominicans, we should be better when it comes down to customer service. We are nice people. People always come in, foreigners come in and say, oh, we are nice people, and so forth and so forth. We are nice people. Then might as well, show it, not just to the foreigners, but to the locals as well. We're always treating our own as the worst. That shouldn't be. We should treat our own as the best. And when we treat ours as the best and other people see how best, I remember at Ross University, when we were linking up with our local folks and people used to see us, or we lime in, the students used to come and meet us. We didn't used to go to them, they used to come and meet us. Especially when we were on the block, pick at block, brothers and sisters. And the students used to come out in here in our conversations and coming out and liming in for us and vibing in for us. Yes, that was always a good thing right there. So I think we should continue that as well when it comes on to the furtherance of business and just our own selves as neighborly. Be neighborly with our people. You'd have to say about the ugly person and this and that. They might be ugly, true, but still, you might be ugly like them too. You go in KFC and eat garbage. Anyways, I sidetracked it right there, brothers and sisters. But you get my point. Right there. Let's be neighborly and friendly with each other now. Let's stop the dirty ways. Let's stop it now. All right? Anyways, brothers and sisters, what are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. And of course, this is all I have for this year reaction vibrations. I try to do as fast as possible. Sorry for the individuals who did not hear me speak properly. You can slow it down. There's an option to slow down my speech. Yes, brothers and sisters. We are technology on YouTube. Anyways, brothers and sisters, with that sitting right there, definitely give this video a thumbs up if you understand it. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you'll be notified when I drop my videos, as well as becoming part of the Mystelics family as well. It's about Mystelics once again. Be real, salute the king, always be positive.